the first thing I did was wash my hands and clean the kitchen. So I wiped off the countertop with some water and I used some Dawn dish soap to clean the countertop. And when I was done with that, I used water and dry paper towel to get the dish soap off of the countertop. Then I found some Pine Sol in the kitchen and used that on the countertop. The instructions on the Pine Sol said to wipe it off with water after 15 minutes, so I did that. And then I washed my hands just to avoid possibly getting Pine Sol on the food. And then I got all of my supplies out for cooking. I am very sick right now while I'm recording this voiceover, so I do apologize if I sound absolutely terrible. Anyways, right here you can see that I am peeling potatoes, and I am storing the peeled potatoes in water just so they don't turn brown. So yeah, I'm just doing a pretty simple thing for this project, just cooking potatoes in 3 different ways. Um, yeah, please enjoy watching me peel potatoes. Once I was done peeling them, I chopped them up into little chunks and I put them back in the water, but then I decided I wanted to put them each in their own individual uh, plastic containers so that I could divide the potatoes up by potato. For my dry method, I decided to pan fry the potato chunks. I boiled the potato chunks for my wet method. And for the last method, I chose another dry method and I air fried the potato chunks. And because potato would probably taste very boring on its own, I made a little seasoning of cayenne pepper, rosemary, and sea salt and sprinkled it on top of each potato when they were done. So as you can see, I have the pan fried on the left, the boiled in the middle, and the air fried on the right, and each are topped with the seasoning mix that I made. Okay, so here I have the pan fried potatoes, and I put a mixture of sea salt and cayenne pepper and rosemary on them just to give them a little bit of flavor. I did that with all of the potato varieties that I have. So here is pan fried potatoes. I like them. They have a very crispy outside, but they're nice and ooey gooey potatoey on the inside in a really nice way. I really like them. They're good. I would make those again. And next up, we have the boiled potatoes. They are less cube shaped than they were at the start. So let's go for that. I mean, they taste good. They're cooked well. Just like those, the pan fried potatoes were like cooked all the way through as well. These are cooked all the way through. They're just, I'm not. Daphne. Sorry, my dogs are being crazy right now. I just prefer the crunchier textured outside of these than like the soft and mushiness of these. But I mean, these aren't bad either. Yeah, they're not bad. I'm sorry, I keep eating them. And last, we have the air fried potatoes. When I was getting them out of the air fryer, which is behind me, I could tell, like with the fork, that they're very crunchy on the outside, or at least they were when I got them out. So here are the air fryer ones. They aren't really holding because I think they're so dry on the outside, they aren't really holding the spice mixture that I made. And I don't know if I'm going to like that or not.
I feel like they're less crispy now that they're out of the air fryer. I mean, they're cooked through, but they're like not as crispy as they used to be, I don't think. They were like really crispy when I got them out. I think the texture on the inside is weird too. Like, I think the texture can't decide whether it wants to be crunchy or soft. It's kind of weird. Not sure that I'm a big fan. Yeah. So, and I don't think they taste as good as the other ones either. But I think that's because they are mostly just plain potatoes. I mean, if we look at this one here, you can see there's like barely any of the seasoning on it that I put on them, whereas the the ones that I fried with, I think the oil is able to like pick up the seasoning better, and these, because they're mushy and stuff, they're once again able to hold the seasoning better. My favorite texture were the pan fried potatoes. And I think the pan fried potatoes and these potatoes have a very similar taste, probably because I put the same seasoning on them, just for consistency's sake throughout this experience. But yeah, I would make these again. Those I would maybe make again. I don't think I would air fry potatoes like that again.